Hey everyone, it's Jake here at the farm and we're just doing a bit of a mob check and I thought I'd share this frisky calf with you. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful little calf? That's a F3 heifer calf, which means its mum's a F2 and its grandma's a first cross, being 50-50 genetics. There's mum, the F2. Both these cows here are second crossing Ngoonies, and then that calf that's running around and that other one we saw, they're both F3s. And it's frisky. It's picking on an animal triple its body weight, saying, come play with me, run, let's run, come on. I've never had energetic calves like I have with Nguni. They're often running around like that a few hours old. This one here, only a few days old, look at it go. Looks just like its mum. You'll notice we got the cattle in quite a big paddock. Today we were strip grazing them in and they did well. The paddock's got a lot of fog grass in it, which is this one, which I've spoken about before. It's woolly and it's not very palatable. It's got that purple hue to it. And when you bunch them up, they eat it quite happily. It's a low quality feed, but it's providing us a ground cover at the moment while we're changing our grazing conditions. And when I was out, the fence came down. One of my corner posts let go. And they took over the whole paddock. And we've got an event here. My wife's got her discussing motherhood event. And she wants the cattle just there for the event. It's okay, Otto. You hold this. So instead of spending all this, fingers out of the way, instead of spending all this time trying to get the cattle back in, it's only for 2 days. I thought I'd just let them take the top off the whole paddock. Then we'll march them through, have them there for the event.
There's the jersey.
Otto, I'm showing them. We'll march them through here, have them there for the event, strip graze down that paddock, and then we'll come back here and knock it better. But I think just trimming the top off it and coming back, we'll actually get a bit of growth. The previous paddocks that we've had really good pasture utilisation in, because it's so dry, we're not getting much regrowth. So we're just adjusting our grazing plan to not take as much feed when we're in the paddock and give it a bit more body so it can come back a bit faster, because our growing season this year is going to be shorter than normal. These first cross heifers they're all falling in line now, and they're all starting to get a beautiful glean on them. Look at this, look at these shiny, oily, beautiful heifers. You guys ready for the bull? Next week, hopefully, we're going to bring Kaya out. You're ready? Yeah, look at you. Lovely. Bit more work to go, but you're getting there. Here's Mama Mickey and her calves over in the background there, that little black bull calf there. Yeah, go say hello, go look after your calf. We just got water plumbed in this paddock. I'll quickly give you a snapshot as to how we do it. Oh, then I wanted to show you Gooo, one of my pregnant purebred Nguni. I think she's getting close. So portable trough. I need to orient this a bit better, it's leaking. But my main water line, which is 1.25 inch poly pipe, is trenched over there. And to run it over here, garden hoses aren't long enough and they deteriorate quickly in the elements. So I go and get these rubber air hoses. This is a 6mm air hose. And the thing with an air hose is the flow rate is quite slow, especially over a distance. But when your cattle aren't walking for water and there's a small amount of animals like this, it doesn't matter because they're just sipping out of it all day and they never drain it. If you had a large grazing area and they were walking in once or twice a day to water, they'd drain that, knock it over, and then you'd have real problems. And then we just use, stop it please, threaded brass attachments. That's actually got a quick coupler on it, so it just snaps on and off. Works quite well. I just need to get that float onto lower ground. There we go, that should work. Just want to quickly show you Gooo. She's one of my Bom Nguni cows. She's one of my girls that's 10-year-old. This is her heifer calf, who we never named. She's born 2nd of January, so she's 10 months old. She's quite small. This is Gooo here. She's actually the mother of my big red bull Bom Vu. I bought Bom Vu first. And Gooo weaned that calf about 2 months ago. And if we look at them, on the left is where their rumen is. And if they're carrying a baby, you see it on the right. And do you reckon she's got a baby in there, Otto? Yep. She is fat as anything. She's obviously been running with a bull full time up until a couple months ago. But considering what is it? Horehound. Oh. Considering that calf was only born early Jan, you know, we wouldn't be expecting a calf from her till middle of November at the earliest, really. Give her a month to cycle back if everything was going perfect. But I think looking at her, the fact she's dried herself off and weaned her calf is normally a good indicator with the Nguni. She's not bagging up yet, so we know there's nothing in the next week or two, but I've never seen her... Hey, darling. Hey. I've never seen her that large. Look at that. One of the criticisms that I cop in my area, because no one has animals like this, no one grazes really like this, and one of the criticisms I get is having low quality pastures and not sowing and fertilizing and not ramping up my productions and squeezing for more dry matter per meter and kilogram per meter. But our focus isn't on solely on improving the quality of the pasture. Of course we want to do that, and our grazing management, I believe, will result in that. But our main focus is on breeding an animal that doesn't rely on that high quality pasture, on breeding an animal that can thrive on these low quality pastures. This has got a lot of fog grass in it. No one likes fog grass. Well, look at that cow. That heifer there has almost never been privy to improved, you know, nice, high quality pastures, because since she was born, we've had pretty challenging seasons, really. And look at the condition of her. Fat as mud. Here's this little dun calf. Look at it. Just beautiful. And it's got, look at the speckles on its legs. Oh, you're gorgeous. Little bull calf. Beautiful colour. So of course we want to improve our pastures. I'm not saying we don't, but as we acquire more land moving forward, whether that be leasing or purchasing, a lot of the good opportunities, the opportunities that actually make sense financially, are in more marginal parts of the country and on cropping land that's been, you know, sprayed and ploughed and subject to monocultures and just cropping systems for decades and decades. A lot of these areas are not even running mixed farming. They're not even running sheep anymore. And so we can't turn up there with genetics that have been optimized for weight gain and efficiency and health on an improved pasture setting, because that's not what we're going to do. We're going to turn up and graze the native pasture, whatever comes up. And we want a easygoing cow for that. And these Nguni can do it. Look at them. Otto, there's a lot of young babies in the paddock. You don't want to run around quite so crazy, yeah? Because the mums are all watching you. She's got a little bit of a slip under her eye. I think she's okay. You can just see a little bit of pink under her eye. Oh, it's gone now. Must have just been an eyelid. Look at that pair there. They're gorgeous. Geez, little princess there. That's Nandy's calf. She almost looks like she's bagging up. She's tiny. She was born June last year, so she's 17 months old and she's bagging up. Looks like folks, and she's fat, so we'll have to keep a good eye on her. She's a purebred Nguni, so I've heard of it. They calve down 16 or 18 months unassisted. They get bred in an open mob on their first heat cycle, but I'd be devastated to lose one of my purebred cows, so we'll keep a good eye on her. Little princess looks like she's bagging up, Otto. We're gonna watch her like a hawk, yeah? We'll check her udder every day. Righto, guys. Look at the shine on this one. U12. Yeah. You're a nice oily cow. Yeah, look at you. Rightio. Thanks for watching.